Imagine dying in a wreck and waking up on a train 10 years in the past. Jo Yu looks in the mirror and sees a teenage face staring back. He realizes this is not a dream, it is a second chance to get everything right. But he's not interested in romance, he's here to build an empire. He starts by outsmarting every scammer on campus and stacking cash. But then he sees her, the girl who should not be acting this way. Zhang Yanyan is just as feisty as he remembers, but something is off. Wait, he's not the only one who knows the future. Cross campus, another girl jolts awake with a terrifying realization. This is her 7th time living this life, and she's desperate to find him. Jo Yu is busy playing the hero and taking over the school's business. He's staring down biker gangs and making managers bow to his logic. But the social web is tightening around him faster than he can plan. Su Qing corners him and drops a bomb that stops his heart. She says they were married for years in a world he cannot recall. He tries to play it cool, but his physical reactions are betraying him. Then a fake relationship with a campus beauty turns into a real kiss. Now he's juggling a secret writing career and 3 girls who want him married. The timeline is breaking, and his old friends are becoming total strangers, because in this life the person he's running from is already standing right behind him. A flashback shows a different time with a woman telling him to take her home. She is teasing him, asking if he is scared of her creating classic drama. Another woman storms in looking furious. He freezes, feeling the pure hatred emanating from the newcomer towards his companion. The new girl starts mocking him for his choice in women. He calls her a drunk and dismisses her while the first girl clings to him. Wrong move. The new girl loses it, her eyes practically on fire. She lunges and grabs the other woman. Clothes rip. It is a full-on catfight and he is stuck in the middle. He tries to play referee and pull them apart. Suddenly a car speeds towards them and he dives to protect the rival girl. He yells and shoves her out of the way just in time. Their hands connect as he saves her from becoming a pancake. He pulls her into an embrace, the weight of the second chance hitting him hard. Back on the train in the present, Zhang Yanyan stares at him, wanting to know his deal. He stammers some excuse about being lost in thought, a less than smooth response. The train announces its arrival and instructs passengers to hold on. The train jerks and she completely loses her balance. She falls right into him and they both go down. He looks down, shocked at their close proximity, sprawled on the train floor. She's gasping, her face turning beet red from the awkward position. To break the tension, he quickly offers to help with her luggage. He hands her the bag. Both are clearly shaken. She threatens him, saying if he ever mentions this, he is dead. Watching her leave, he thinks, yep, just as feisty as I remember. He reflects on his past failures and vows this time will be different. A determined smile spreads across his face. He is leaving his old failed life behind. On campus now, a new student asks if he is here to register. He just looks at her, totally focused on the future. The student introduces herself as Chen Wan, a senior, and offers to help. Elsewhere, a different woman jolts awake in bed as if from a nightmare. She looks around her old room, confused, wondering if she also time traveled. Her eyes go wide. Everything feels way too familiar. She leaps out of bed and rushes to a mirror. Staring at her reflection, she demands to know what is happening. It hits her. She's been reborn too, and this is her 7th time trying to get it right. Back on campus, Chen Wan is still giving him her sales pitch, offering to help with his bags. He spots a tiny mole on her, triggering a bad memory. He remembers that mole was part of a scam she pulled on him in his past life. She holds out a flyer, expecting him to just take it. He shuts her down, calling her sales pitch outdated, leaving her completely stunned. Her confident expression melts into confusion. He offers to hand out the flyers for her, but only if he gets to keep the commission. She is shocked by his nerve, but considers the potential profit. Smiling, she agrees and hands him the whole stack. She leaves, telling him she will check on his results soon. He chuckles, thinking how differently this is playing out compared to last time. He walks through campus, complaining about how old everything is. He pauses in a hallway, recognizing the start of his new reality. He grabs the doorknob to his new dorm room. Inside, a roommate is already there, whining about his bad exam scores. The roommate Chang Hao jumps up, excited to meet the last guy. They introduce themselves and our protagonist confirms he is from the same hometown. Chang Hao gets super excited, they are from the same place. He shows off a photo of Zhang Yanyan and suggests they go meet her. Our protagonist declines, stating he has more important things to do, like making money. Another roommate agrees to go with Chang Hao, eager to meet the girl. Chang Hao insists on leaving, promising to come back with stories. Alone, our lead puts on his glasses, ready to focus on his real goal, getting rich. He smiles, convinced money is the key to everything this time around. Outside, he sees 2 students struggling with their bags and offers to help. They are immediately impressed by how helpful and handsome he is. He charms them, building up their trust. Then he pivots to the sale, asking if they need a better data plan. They agree and want to exchange contact info. One student asks if the number is on the flyer he is holding. Her friend scolds her, saying getting his personal number is a pro move. They all pull out their phones, totally sold. But as they are talking, someone is watching them from the shadows. 2 more women approach him, asking for directions to a dorm building. He recognizes one of them, Shen Yu, another face from his past. He offers to guide them. He suggests they register together and gives them his contact info. The older woman, her mom, insists her daughter add his number and asks him to look after her. He says their room is 503 and offers to carry their bags up. The daughter is surprised. How did you know our room number? Busted. He plays it off, blaming a slip of the tongue, a close call. Internally, he realizes this small-time hustle is too slow. He needs a bigger plan. The two students watch him leave, commenting on his handsomeness. Another student notices the contact number on a flyer is blacked out, so he gives his personal number instead. She winks and says she will contact him later. A student runs up to him reporting that tons of people want his data cards now. He adjusts his glasses, satisfied his promo message in the class group chat is working. A flashback shows the successful message he sent, which got everyone interested. He checks his phone and sees a growing list of customers. He cuts a deal with a guy named Liu Shuo, setting up a commission system. Impressed, Liu Shuo remarks on the amazing price he secured. A new student approaches asking if she can also earn a commission. He is floored. It is Li Shiking, a top student and future diplomat. She confirms the commission rate, her eyes lighting up at the money. He lays out a tiered bonus plan. Sell more, earn more. She is totally sold on the business opportunity. They finalize the deal, and she promises to send him a list of clients. He shakes her hand, happy to have another valuable partner. His roommate watches, completely baffled by his success. Cut to a funny chat log of an artist arguing with an editor. A woman is frustrated because the number she is calling is disconnected. She invites her friend to a card game, unaware of what has been happening. Her friend instantly agrees. Her friend is surprised by the quick agreement, noting her usual reserved nature. She brushes it off and gets ready to go. The friend teases her, asking if she is in love. She blushes. She is already thinking of him as her future husband. They get to the cafeteria and look for the person they are supposed to meet. A student asks if she is Zhang Yanyan. She stands up, excited to hear the name Zhou Yu. Her face falls upon seeing two strangers instead of him. She demands to know why they are here, clearly annoyed. Zhou Yu's roommates explain his absence, secretly jealous of the attention he is receiving. Meanwhile, Zhou Yu is thinking, did my rebirth cause some crazy butterfly effect? Yanyan's friend teases her about being stood up, but she is genuinely worried. She looks at her phone and realizes the number she was given is fake. Her friends try to distract her, but she remains agitated. Zhou Yu arrives at the business hall, ready to make his next big move. He walks in like he owns the place. A staff member asks how she can help. He says he has an appointment with the manager to discuss becoming an agent. The staffer, impressed by his professionalism, leads him to the manager's office. She continues to observe him, noting his youth combined with his apparent confidence. He stands at the manager's door, ready to secure his future. The manager is skeptical, questioning the nerve of such a young person wanting to be an agent. He hands her a list of all the clients he has already lined up. She is shocked by how fast he built a network. He demands a higher rebate than the standard offer. The manager is taken aback by his boldness but agrees to his terms. He then demands exclusive rights for the entire district, proving relentless. She leans in, asking if he is planning a total takeover. He explains his strategy to dominate the market and crush all competitors. Convinced, she agrees to the deal, impressed by his raw ambition. They finalize the agreement, ready to sign the contract. She is looking at him with respect, now amazed by his composure. He signs the document while she watches, intrigued. He makes one more strategic request about getting specific phones. Meanwhile, the card game is still going on. A player yells in frustration at a bad move. Zhou Yu's friends are arguing over the game. One friend refuses to teach the newcomer, believing she and Zhou Yu are already close. The newcomer, Su Qing, feels awkward and excuses herself to the restroom. She checks her phone, confused why Zhou Yu never showed up. Desperate, she tries calling his new number, hoping it connects. Zhou Yu's new phone rings. He is surprised to get a call already. He looks at the screen, wondering who it could be. He answers, asking who is calling. He gets impatient, telling the silent caller he is about to hang up. Then he hears her voice. It is Su Qing, the girl from his dream. He is stunned. She waits for him to respond, looking confused and doubtful. He hangs up, leaving her totally bewildered. She has a sudden realization. In this timeline, he does not know her yet. A new plan forms in her mind, and she smiles, finding the situation interesting. Zhou Yu is freaking out, realizing his rebirth has changed everything, and she is part of it. He stares at his phone, determined to keep his secret from her. A group of students are walking through campus, talking about dorm rumors. She is listening, her face giving nothing away. The group offers to walk the girls back to their dorm. She wonders if they are just doing it to find Zhou Yu. The roommates are whispering, jealous of all the attention Zhou Yu is getting. One girl asks another if she likes Zhou Yu. Suddenly, she spots him standing nearby. Her eyes go wide. She calls out his name, full of relief. He turns around. It is really her. He cannot hide his shock at seeing her. She watches him from a distance, realizing it is the same person but different. She walks up to him, reaches out to touch his face, and asks who he is. She introduces herself, trying to make a connection. Someone watching them thinks this is not a normal argument. He plays along, asking if she is trying to pick him up. She smiles. This time she will be the one chasing him. He lies and says he already likes someone, warning her to back off. Her smile fades. He is not the same man she knew. She asks if he really likes someone else, looking genuinely confused. He describes some random girl he saw on campus, and it clearly irritates her. She is visibly jealous of this mystery girl. Just then, Li Shiking approaches him with a friendly wave. Terrible timing. He pulls out his phone and suggests they exchange numbers. She notices his expensive phone and wonders how a freshman can afford it. She agrees to add him, while Su Qing watches with suspicion. Zhou Yu can feel the tension rising and senses trouble. He backs out of adding them, saying they should do it later. His roommate reminds him of a mandatory class meeting, providing a perfect excuse. Zhou Yu quickly grabs his friends and uses the meeting as an excuse to escape. They get to the classroom, which is already full. His friends start loudly commenting on the looks of all the girls in the room. They argue over who has better taste. One friend defends his preference, claiming it shows he has real class. A student sits quietly just checking her phone. His friends continue their rude commentary about other students. Jo-yu checks his phone, impressed with how fast his business partner is working. The room goes silent as the teacher walks in. The counselor introduces himself and announces they need to elect a temporary class president. He sits there trying to remember who was class president in his first life. A girl named Gu Yeao stands up to run and the crowd loves it. Some guy named Jiang Keo introduces himself and boldly asks if she is single. The roommates make fun of him and root for their friend Chang Wu. Chang Wu gives a humble speech about just wanting to help. He sees his chance, stands up and hijacks the election to pitch his campus card deal. The students are shocked. His deal is way better than the school's offer. The teacher watches him, impressed by his move. He holds up his flyer showing everyone the benefits. He spins it as a study aid, which completely wins over the teacher. He points out how much money dorms will save and tells them to see him for details. The teacher is just happy this kid is handling things so he does not have to. A student asks about commissions and he promises extra data to anyone who votes for him. The room explodes with support. Everyone agrees to vote for him. The results are in. Jo-yu is officially the temporary class president. After the meeting, Gu Yeao approaches him, insisting she wants to buy a card. She leans in, playfully asking if she is a welcome customer. He is all business, suspecting she is more interested in him than the card. Another partner messages him with her sales numbers. He is getting busy. A hand slides an ID card onto his desk to start a transaction. Gu Yiaya warns him that his business secrets better stay secret. She teases him with a vague threat, hinting that he is in for trouble. Back at the dorm, his roommates are talking about all the attention he got. He is calm, but his roommates cannot believe how popular he suddenly is. He jokes that a man just has to be capable to succeed. The roommates are all talking about girls while he is focused on his goals. A weird floral smell fills the bathroom, confusing everyone. He knows exactly what it is. Petunia flowers. How does he know that? His roommates are baffled by his random specific knowledge. He brushes it off and they start admiring his athletic build. One roommate complains about his own body feeling like a slob next to him. He gives him simple workout advice. The group gets ready to leave the showers. His roommates scramble, not wanting to get left behind. They talk about military training uniforms and he offers to help get them. Outside, they keep praising how capable he is. The roommates now say they want to buy his campus cards too. One jokingly asks for a huge discount. The others tell him not to be so cheap since he is an agent. They literally run into a senior student, leading to a very awkward late-night meeting. The roommates are just staring, completely stunned by her appearance. She confronts him, asking why he has not answered her messages. He turns on the charm, telling her she should rest. She is delighted by how thoughtful he is. She says a cheerful goodbye, happy with their short chat. His roommates immediately demand to know who she is and what is going on. He ignores them, complaining about the mosquitoes, to get away. He runs into another group of students and politely says hi. His roommates are just left there trying to process his ever-expanding social circle. They whisper to each other, convinced he has a secret identity. He just walks away, acting like he does not notice them staring. Back in the room, they corner him and demand the truth. He makes up a ridiculous story about having a twin brother who is a sophomore. They do not buy it for a second. His phone rings. It is Li Shiking, his business partner. He answers, immediately switching into business mode. Li Shiking reports she has hit her sales quota. He promises to pay her the reward, keeping it professional. She suggests a new sales strategy and asks about extra company bonuses. He listens and suggests they meet in person to discuss it. He is shocked when she says his business rewards cannot be exchanged for cash. His roommates tease him about getting rejected. He just thinks she is greedy. He and Li Shiking brainstorm new ways to boost sales. He worries that cutting prices too much will attract rival agents. He confirms he will pay her tomorrow, keeping up his professional image. The call ends and now he has to deal with his nosy roommates again. They demand to know who was on the phone. He deflects with a joke, saying his success is just natural charm. He tells everyone to go to bed because they have to wake up early. That night, Jo-yu has an intense dream about a past lover demanding he be hers forever. The dream gets dark. She threatens him if he ever dares to bully her. She vows to haunt him across all his lifetimes, a truly terrifying prospect. He wakes up in a cold sweat, completely shaken. He thinks about the dream. He never bullied her in real life, so why is she saying that? Then it hits him. Could she also be reborn and know his secret? He decides he has to test her the next time they meet. The next morning, he arrives early to get his work done. Gu Yiao shows up, surprised to see him already there. She's confused why he is working so hard. He just hands her a uniform and tells her to help out. Gu Yiao tells him he has to buy her a meal once he makes some money. A peer confronts her, asking why she is going after him. She says it is a free market and everyone gets a fair shot. The peer reluctantly agrees to compete, but she is not happy about it. Su Qing is watching all this, completely unsettled because none of this happened in her past lives. A student runs up to her, announcing she was elected class president. The student teases her for spacing out, asking if she is thinking about a boy. She wonders what is so special about Jo-yu that has her so obsessed. Su Qing gets everyone back on task, handing out military training uniforms. Chang Hao offers to help Gu Yiao, clearly trying to get on her good side. Gu Yiao grills Chang Hao about Jo-yu and Su Qing's relationship. He explains Su Qing was elected class president because she did a good job. He then brags about Jo-yu being a general agent with cheap broadband deals. She is surprised by the low price and wonders why nobody told her. She suspects Jo-yu is making a massive profit. He confirms Jo Yu is super busy and has agents at other universities now. She is still curious why he is not interested in Su Qing and asks for his number. She challenges Chang Hao, asking why she should buy from him and not Jo Yu directly. Another student tells Jo Yu that 20 people are already lined up for his cards. He panics, trying to hide the mistakes on his flyers from her. He calculates his daily profit and is pretty happy with himself. He offers his partner a commission to motivate her to sell more. The team sets up a tent to handle the incoming crowd. He checks his phone. It is still 10 minutes before they officially start. He processes a student's ID card. A staff member jokes, asking if the ID belongs to his girlfriend. He plays along, keeping things light. He pauses, realizing he needs to properly reintroduce himself to maintain a professional image. He stands confidently and announces he is the general agent for the whole university town. His partner is so impressed she suggests he should be working for her for higher commissions. He questions the huge crowd, but his partner says they need backup now. Classmates greet him like he is a celebrity, but he acts humble. His partner reports that out of 30 people on the list, only 22 showed up. He is not worried, telling the crowd to form a line. She offers to help explain the services, amazed at how fast the business is growing. An older person walks up, confused by the long line. He professionally explains the benefits of his service. The visitor agrees it is a good deal but does not want to wait in the huge line. He tells them to get settled in their dorm first and gives them a flyer for later. His partner stares at him, saying he acts like a seasoned pro. He jokes that he is not from a rich family like some people. Gu Yiao is mentally calculating the profit, realizing how big this opportunity is. A visitor asks about the service, then just walks away. He stays calm, telling his partner that rejection is normal in business. He tells his partner to message everyone else on the list to speed things up. He provides snacks and water for his team to keep them going. He daydreams about his future wealth as the money starts rolling in. His peers are impressed, wondering how much he is actually making. He deflects but internally wonders why Su Qing is here. Gu Yiao confronts him, demanding to know why he ignored her message. He claims he was too busy to see it, trying to calm her down. Su Qing watches, realizing this timeline is going way off script from what she knows. He playfully snatches his phone back from Gu Yiao. Su Qing confronts him directly. How did you become the general agent in this timeline? He stays cool and teases her, asking why she is paying so much attention to him. She gets flustered and blurts out a weird question about whether he belongs here. The group laughs at her. He wonders why she is acting so strange. He realizes she is getting suspicious and knows he needs to be careful. Shen Yu arrives and greets Jo Yu casually. He apologizes for tricking her earlier and his peers mock him for it. He tells Shen Yu his earlier deception was just a business tactic. Shen Yu's friends demand he buy them all a meal to make up for it. He introduces his friend Liu Xiu, who just arrived to help. Liu Xiu is thrilled that the now influential Jo Yu called him a best friend. The group asks who Liu Xiu is. He drops a bomb. Shen Yu was Jo Yu's childhood sweetheart. The whole group is shocked. Su Qing is stunned, wondering if this is a new twist or a part of his past she never knew. A motorcycle suddenly speeds towards them and the whole mood changes. A group of bikers arrives, clearly looking for trouble. A rival with red hair steps forward, demanding to know if they are selling cards on her turf. Everyone goes quiet. The hostility is intense. One of his partners tries to de-escalate by offering a discount. He watches, worried this is about to get out of hand. His friends wonder if a fight is about to break out. The red-haired rival accuses them of stealing her business. His partner gets scared, realizing her online ad attracted the wrong kind of attention. The rival grabs her by the arm, refusing to let her leave. She struggles, arguing that it is just normal market competition. The rival does not care and shoves her, making it physical. The situation has become violent. He checks on his partner to make sure she is okay. He steps up, telling the rival that any problems should be taken up with him. Gu Yiao watches from the side, mocking his attempt to be a hero. More of the rival's biker friends arrive, surrounding the group. The tension is sky high. The rival leader steps forward and insults Jo Yu's team, calling them inexperienced kids. He greets his ally, confirming the backup has arrived. Jo Yu stays calm and asks the leader to identify himself. He claims this area is his exclusive territory. He challenges him, demanding to see a contract that proves it. Su Qing watches, feeling safe now that he is standing up for them. The rival leader asks if Jo Yu would prefer to settle this with fists instead of words. He is actually impressed by Jo Yu's calm demeanor, realizing he is not just some student. He dismisses him as a bluffer who does not know business. He challenges Jo Yu to a meeting later, basically daring him to show up. He apologizes to his own team, pretending he did not know about business territories. Gu Yiao teases Su Qing, saying he will be a tough guy to win over. She is struck by how protective he is, just like the man she knew in the future. The roommates tell each other to stay out of Jo Yu's complicated love life. Su Qing confronts Jo Yu, demanding to know if he has feelings for his partner. He snaps back that his personal life is none of her business. Gu Yiao tells everyone to stop worrying and just buy the cards. He tells them to go back to campus while he handles the business. She is upset, wondering why he seems to hate her so much. The sun sets as the long day of work finally ends. Jo Yu asks his partner how many people they can get for the evening shift. His rich friend offers him money to treat everyone to a meal. Jo Yu refuses, saying his own commission is more than enough. The friend is moved and declares his undying loyalty to him. He drives off to go rally more support. Jo Yu offers to walk his female partner back to her dorm. As they walk, they confirm all the money collected is accounted for. His partner feels guilty about the meal expenses and tries to pay him back. She gets emotional, feeling like she should have paid. Jo-yu teases her for crying to lighten the mood. She spontaneously invites him to dinner and a movie, then immediately regrets being so forward. Jo-yu smiles and accepts, which completely surprises her. He suggests a movie during the upcoming festival, framing it as an employee benefit. She is happy and flustered, glad things are settled. They say goodbye and he watches to make sure she gets back to her dorm safely. Jo-yu thinks to himself that he needs to keep his distance to avoid a serious relationship. Jo-yu is sitting calmly at a table, enjoying the quiet before the storm. A rival agent walks up and aggressively demands payment for being on his turf. The rival taunts him, trying to start a physical fight. Jo-yu's focus snaps from business to self-defense. In a flash, he strikes first, neutralizing the guy before he can even react. The rival's friends are just watching in disbelief, their confidence gone. Jo-yu stands firm, declaring he has had enough of their harassment. Suddenly, Liu Xiu arrives with a massive crowd of students to back him up. The rival agents are frozen, completely outnumbered and terrified. Jo-yu remains perfectly composed, staring them down without a trace of fear. The rival leader panics, realizing he seriously underestimated this kid. Desperate, the leader bows and begs for a peaceful resolution. He starts chugging a drink, hoping to appease Jo-yu and smooth things over. Jo-yu mocks him, questioning if his apology is sincere. The rival leader keeps drinking, desperate to show he submits. Jo-yu dismisses the whole thing as a simple misunderstanding about business rules. The rival leader eagerly agrees, just wanting to get out of there. Jo-yu offers a compromise, showing he is more about profit than fighting. The rival leader accepts the terms, relieved to escape the massive crowd. Jo-yu's status as a campus legend is cemented. His supporters cheer for his victory. Jo-yu treats all his supporters to a massive celebratory feast. He asks Liu Xiu how on earth he gathered so many people so quickly. Liu Xiu explains he just promised a neighboring class free food. Simple. News of the showdown at the school gate spreads like wildfire online. Jo-yu is now a myth. His roommates are shocked, asking if the rumors are true that he beat up a gang. Jo-yu panics. These exaggerated stories are ruining the professional image he is trying to build. He calls the admin of the online forum and demands they take the posts down. The admin hesitates until Jo-yu tells him who he is, forcing immediate compliance. The terrified admin quickly deletes the viral post. The screen confirms the post is gone. The rumors are silenced for now. Jo-yu and his roommate breathe a sigh of relief, but then a late-night call from Su Qing comes in, sparking new drama. Jo-yu figures she must have seen the post before it was deleted. He is frustrated, knowing she will probably tell Zhang Yanyan about it. The scene shifts to the girls' dorm, where they are all discussing the news. Zhang Yanyan is teasing Su Qing and taking pictures of her. Su Qing is trying to stay calm but is clearly annoyed. They playfully fight over the phone. Zhang Yanyan jokes around, pulling Shen Yu into the chaos. The conversation shifts to figuring out the real secret behind Jo-yu's sudden rise to power. Su Qing asks her friends if they have heard anything new about the online rumors. They discuss how Jo-yu managed to manipulate Shen Yu when they first met. A flashback shows him using his senior status to charm and deceive her for business. They analyze his strategy, realizing he used deception to get his agency. Zhang Yanyan calls him a cunning fox, sensing he is hiding something. Su Qing starts to suspect that Jo-yu might also be reborn just like her. Determined, she decides she is going to confront him directly. They find a new viral post, this one claiming Jo-yu has ties to the underworld. They are shocked, struggling to believe the guy they know could be a gang leader. Zhang Yanyan is skeptical. There is no way. Su Qing feels unsettled. The Jo-yu she knew was just a normal guy. Zhang Yanyan teases her, saying maybe she is into his new powerful, dangerous status. Su Qing starts to doubt everything, wondering if this reality is even the original one. She grips her phone, overwhelmed by the idea that her world has been fundamentally changed. Both women look at each other, worried about the secrets Jo-yu is keeping. Zhang Yanyan notices Su Qing looks distressed and tries to comfort her. Su Qing ignores her mind racing with questions about who Jo-yu really is. She finally decides to call him, desperate just to hear his voice. Jo-yu answers, his voice calm and distant. He shuts down her suspicious questions, coldly telling her he has plans and cannot meet. Su Qing is stunned. The person she knew is completely gone. Her friends panic as she starts to break down, her grip on reality slipping. Su Qing sobs, mourning the loss of the man she was married to in another life. She questions her own existence, feeling betrayed by this new timeline. Zhang Yanyan tries to console her, suggesting she just find a new guy. Su Qing reflects and admits her own behavior in the past might have pushed him away. Zhang Yanyan tells her not to give up on love because of one guy. A phone notification changes the mood in the room. It is a message confirming that Jo-yu does not actually have a girlfriend. The message explains he was just helping out a classmate who needed money. It was all a misunderstanding. Su Qing is relieved but still feels distant from this new version of him. Zhang Yanyan decides to take matters into her own hands and sends a bold message to force a meeting. Chang Hao gets the message and frantically begs Jo-yu to come to a dorm mixer. He is pleading, saying his own social life depends on Jo-yu being there. Jo-yu does not care and refuses to go. Chang Hao keeps pressuring him, saying it is their dorm's first big social event. The other roommates chime in, trying to convince him. They argue that turning down a free meal is just stupid. Jo-yu finally gives in, but only if Chang Hao pays for the whole thing. Chang Hao reluctantly agrees, desperate to make the mixer happen. Chang Hao is shocked at how cheap his roommate is being about the dinner. A call from Liu Xiu interrupts the argument. Jo-yu answers his face, giving nothing away. Liu Xiu is hyped talking about how famous they are on the forums, now calling Zhou Yu their leader. Zhou Yu gets impatient and asks what he actually wants. Liu Xiu tells him about a corrupt school department that is exploiting student workers. He explains the department head is taking huge kickbacks from students. Zhou Yu remembers this happening in his past life, but now he has the power to do something. He thinks about how he could not stop it before, but this time will be different. A confident smirk spreads across his face as he comes up with a plan. Zhou Yu suggests they just bypass the corrupt department head and manage the student workers themselves. Liu Xiu is blown away by how simple and brilliant the idea is. Zhou Yu tells him to create a group chat to organize all the students. He outlines a plan to negotiate directly with businesses, cutting out the middleman entirely. He insists on being transparent and says he will not take any commission from the students' earnings. He sees this as building the foundation for his future empire. Back in the dorm, Chang Hao is still daydreaming about the mixer. Zhou Yu ignores him, wanting to rest before military training starts tomorrow. Chang Hao tries to keep talking, but Zhou Yu is already asleep. The dorm goes quiet and Chang Hao realizes he has been completely ignored. Military training begins and Zhou Yu is already hating it, questioning if being reborn was worth this. Chang Hao is dreaming of a glamorous college life, nothing like this harsh reality. A loud noise jolts him awake, leaving him panicked. He realizes the noise is Zhou Yu's ridiculously loud snoring. He stares in disbelief, wondering how a human can make that much noise. Morning comes with a loud announcement for all freshmen to assemble. Chang Hao confronts his roommate, blaming him for his exhaustion due to the snoring. Zhou Yu, all business, tells him to hurry up. Chang Hao scrambles to get ready, begging his dorm mates to wait. The freshmen are all lined up on the field. Chang Hao arrives late, sprinting to join the formation. The instructor spots him immediately and yells at him to stop. He gives a nervous, charming smile, but it does not work. The instructor demands to know why he is late. Zhou Yu stands in line, just hoping he does not get dragged into this. The instructor yells at him for his lack of discipline. He tries to salute properly but just looks clumsy. Zhou Yu is watching, finding the instructor extremely irritating. The instructor's gaze shifts to the students in the front row. He punishes Chang Hao with 30 minutes of squats, horrifying him. He tries to negotiate a shorter punishment but has no luck. The instructor orders him to move away from the group. Su Qing and Zhang Yanyan are watching, whispering about how harsh the instructor is. Zhang Yanyan teases her friend, mocking her obvious concern. The instructor warns everyone not to use fake excuses to skip training. Zhou Yu steps forward and hands him a doctor's note to get out of the session. The instructor waves him off, telling him to go to the infirmary. Zhou Yu walks away, pleased his plan for quiet work time succeeded. Su Qing sees him heading to the infirmary, wondering why he is sick already. The afternoon sun is brutal as training continues. Zhang Yanyan is struggling to keep up, gasping for air. She feels like she cannot go on. She raises her hand, faking a sudden illness to escape. She stands up, feeling triumphant that she is getting out of it. The instructor is suspicious and demands to know what is wrong. Chang Hao watches her leave with pure envy. The infirmary is empty and quiet, the perfect place for Zhou Yu to run his business. He checks his earnings, pleased with the profits. Zhang Yanyan walks into the room, also looking for a place to hide. Both are completely surprised to see each other, creating an awkward moment. Zhou Yu confronts her, asking what she is doing there. He coldly tells her to go back to training. She pouts, annoyed by his dismissive, all-business attitude. Outside, the instructor demands Chang Hao's name after his repeated mistakes. He salutes and reports his name. In a bizarre twist, the instructor makes him the new class president, stunning the student. Night falls and everyone is back in the dorm, recovering from training. Chang Hao excitedly texts Zhang Yanyan, bragging about his new position. Zhou Yu calculates profits, realizing his current business is about to peak. A message from Su Qing comes in, asking why he skipped training. He gives a short excuse, keeping her at a distance. Su Qing tries for more details, but he coldly shuts the conversation down. He needs a new way to make money and remembers he was a successful writer in his past life. He starts writing a new novel, spotting a gap in the market. He finishes the first chapter and sets an ambitious daily writing goal. He gets ready to publish his work online and reclaim his old success. Readers online see his bold promises and immediately mock him, saying it is impossible. He just smiles, determined to prove them all wrong. A new viral post makes fun of military training with Chang Hao as the star. Chang Hao is preening in the mirror, getting ready for a university social mixer. Zhou Yu teases his roommates, guessing at their plans. Chang Hao and his friend are super confident about their chances tonight. Chang Hao begs Zhou Yu for help with chasing a girl, but his roommate is skeptical. Zhang Yanyan arrives with her friends, loudly complaining that the guys are late. Chang Hao apologizes profusely, promising to make it up to them. Zhang Yanyan introduces her shy roommate Lu Lin to the group. The sun is setting over the campus. Zhang Yanyan stands nearby, unaware of the tension building in the group. Two students watch from the side, excited about the mixer. Another pair watches the group, caught up in the social atmosphere. The whole group walks towards the restaurant for dinner. A student whispers about how pretty the girls in the group are. His friend quickly shushes him before he says something embarrassing. They arrive at the restaurant, ready for the free meal Chang Hao is paying for. Chang Hao tells everyone to eat whatever they want while Zhou Yu eyes the expensive buffet. He wonders why Chang Hao is being so generous, finding it out of character. The buffet is loaded with high-quality food. Su Qing confronts Zhou Yu about the rumors, asking if the girl from the misunderstanding is his girlfriend. He denies it, and Su Qing is hurt by his coldness. He bluntly asks her were we ever even close, completely rejecting her attempt to connect. She tries to backpedal, suggesting they just be ordinary friends. He internally scoffs, remembering how she tormented him in his past life. She tells him about a cryptic dream she had about a princess and a loyal knight. He sarcastically guesses her secret, asking what were we married in a past life or something. Su Qing is shocked that he guessed correctly, wondering if he is also reborn. He laughs it off as a joke and asks for tomorrow's lottery numbers if she is so psychic. Overwhelmed, she blurts out that they were married for years and even had kids. He acts completely unimpressed and just keeps eating while she spills these huge secrets. He is convinced she is just making stuff up to mess with his head. He warns her to keep her delusions to herself or people will think she is crazy. The grill is sizzling, creating a lively atmosphere. Zheng Yanyan raises a glass and demands everyone drink to celebrate. She singles out the four guys and makes them drink as a penalty for being late. Chang Hao happily agrees, saying their friendship is now sealed in wine. The group cheers and drinks, forgetting their drama for a moment. A friend asks Su Qing if she and he were childhood sweethearts. He quickly denies it, clearly uncomfortable. She smiles sadly and says that while they are not close now, they were once married. Chang Hao jokes they should become a couple, but Zheng Yanyan immediately shuts him down. Zhou Yu questions why Su Qing is so insistent that he should be a writer. The group starts a deep discussion about literature and he is silently annoyed. Su Qing keeps a polite smile on her face, hiding her frustration. He lists several classic novels, accidentally impressing everyone with his knowledge. Chang Hao interrupts, demanding they talk about something more fun. Su Qing and her friend exchange annoyed looks. Chang Hao backtracks, telling everyone to just focus on the food. Zheng Yanyan observes all of this, realizing both girls are clearly into him. Su Qing challenges him, asking how he knows about all those books. The conversation turns to a popular web novel and they laugh about the author's bold promises. Chang Hao praises the author's commitment, having no idea he is sitting right next to him. Zheng Yanyan dismisses it all as a marketing gimmick. He plays along, but Su Qing can tell he is actively avoiding her. She vows to herself that she will figure out his secrets this time. Zheng Yanyan turns her attention to the shy roommate Lu Lin and starts asking her questions. Lu Lin stays detached, lights a cigarette, and gives a short, dismissive answer. Zhou Yu studies her, surprised he never noticed how unique she was in his past life. The whole mood at the table shifts as everyone watches her smoke. She asks if anyone minds her smoking, her cool attitude commanding the room. Chang Hao is instantly captivated by her mysterious vibe. He is totally smitten. The night goes on and the social dynamics keep getting more complicated. Chang Hao rallies everyone to go to a luxury karaoke lounge next. The group gets ready and he cannot wait to sing. A friendly argument breaks out over the bill, with the girls insisting they pay. They arrive at the fancy karaoke place. Zheng Yanyan confidently takes charge, requesting a room and insisting her group will pay. He and Zheng Yanyan playfully argue over who gets to pay. The staff member reveals that he already booked and paid for a VIP suite. He calmly confirms the reservation, surprising everyone with his planning and money. Chang Hao is stunned by the luxurious suite and jokingly calls him his rich benefactor. A staff member leads them to their private room. The group is amazed by the opulent room. Zhou Yu just plays it cool. Zheng Yanyan immediately starts planning a viral post about their fancy night out. She playfully tells him to pose for a picture. Chang Hao and his friend toast, ready to party all night. Zhou Yu maintains his cool demeanor, believing guys should handle the big expenses. He and Zheng Yanyan browse the song list and find they have similar taste in music. They bond over their shared taste, creating an unexpected connection. Zheng Yanyan watches them, growing suspicious about how close they are getting so fast. The group keeps adding songs, getting into the karaoke spirit. Zhou Yu turns away from the screen, ready to face the group. He and Zheng Yanyan are standing very close, and the air suddenly gets super awkward. He freezes, his mind racing to process the sudden physical closeness. He starts to panic, wondering if he accidentally did something inappropriate. The moment stretches on, highlighting the weirdness of having an adult brain in a teenage body. He frantically tries to explain himself to avoid any misunderstanding. She just leans in closer with a playful smirk, teasing him about his reaction. Chang Hao interrupts, demanding they fix the karaoke settings for his big performance. Zhou Yu quickly does it, relieved to have a distraction. He retreats to the couch to try and regain his composure. He sips his drink, trying to calm his nerves. Su Qing walks up to him, demanding to know what he and Zheng Yanyan were discussing. She looks annoyed that he keeps dodging her questions. He remains stoic but wonders why he lets her get to him. Zheng Yanyan returns, shows him a photo she took, and teases him about his admirers. The photo shows their close interaction, making the social situation even messier. Zhou Yu blushes, feeling the weight of it all. He reflects on being reborn, realizing his physical reactions are harder to control now. Zheng Yanyan invites him for a drink, breaking him out of his thoughts. The group is arguing over which version of a song to sing. She suggests changing the song, looking a little shy but excited. Zhou Yu agrees to sing a duet and steps up to the mic. He starts singing with a surprising amount of emotion. They harmonize perfectly, creating a moment of unexpected intimacy. His companion watches him with admiration, impressed by his hidden talent. He stays focused on the song, the lyrics hinting at some deeper feeling. She joins in, their voices blending perfectly. They stand together in the spotlight and the chemistry between them is undeniable. Chang Hao and his friends start cheering and teasing them, demanding they kiss. The screen shows a high score and both singers get flustered. Lu Lin takes the stage next with a cool, confident performance. The group loves it, captivated by her smooth voice. Zhou Yu watches from the side, checking his phone and acting detached. His companion watches him and finally understands why Su Qing is so obsessed with him. Su Qing glares from a corner, super jealous of all the attention he is getting. The party continues late into the night. Everyone is finally getting tired and Chang Hao realizes how late it is. Yu decides it is time to call it a night. He goes to the counter to pay the bill, waving off everyone else's offers to chip in. Chang Hao is shocked by the huge stack of cash Yu pulls out, but he just downplays it. The group gets ready to leave, their epic night finally over. Su Qing asks Yu about his writing again, but he is only focused on business. Yu tells Su Qing they'd be better off as just friends, shutting down her advances. She calls him pretentious, hurt by his cold dismissal of their shared past. She vows she will make him hers again no matter what. Yu just walks away from the tense conversation. Su Qing catches him off guard, leans in and kisses him. Yu is completely flustered, struggling to keep his cool after her bold move. Su Qing just smiles and encourages him to succeed in business while she continues to pursue him. Back at the girls' dorm, Lulin turns on the lights. Her roommates immediately start teasing her about a new guy. Lulin dismisses them, saying she only gave him her number to get him to leave her alone. She brushes off their teasing and says she is going to take a shower. Steam fills the bathroom as she tries to relax. Her roommate comes in and suggests they shower together to save time. Lulin is caught off guard and feels exposed. The roommate laughs and teases her about her looks. Lulin yells at her to get out, clearly annoyed. She comes out of the bathroom wrapped in a towel, finally getting some peace. Her roommate points out her phone has been blowing up with messages from a guy named Li Qiang. The screen shows a long series of persistent messages from her new admirer. Her roommate warns Lulin not to go for Li Qiang, saying Yu is a much better choice. She presses Lulin for details, asking how Yu got so rich so fast. Lulin is guarded, but the roommate points out that Su Qing is also after him. The roommate is amazed by Yu's business success and the money he is making. She guesses he is earning even more than they think, calling him a rising campus star. Lulin thinks about his rapid success, feeling both impressed and confused. A third student walks in, catching them gossiping about boys. The student is startled and blushes when she realizes what they are talking about. They start teasing her about Yu, saying his money makes him a great catch. The roommate asks if she would date him. She denies it, but her blushing face gives her away. Suddenly, Su Qing appears in the doorway. The room goes instantly silent and cold. The student is terrified and quickly says they were not talking about anything important. Su Qing just stares them down, her expression unreadable. The student makes a quick excuse and flees the tense room. Su Qing corners Lulin, confirming she heard everything they said about Yu. She reaches out her hand ready to address the conflict. Lulin finally admits it. She is interested in him too. Su Qing proposes a fair competition. They both pursue him and may the best woman win. But then Su Qing coldly dismisses her, saying Yu would never choose someone like her anyway. Lulin accepts the challenge, determined to try and win him over. Su Qing is skeptical, doubting a single karaoke song is enough to win his heart. The roommates are still gossiping about the night, with one falsely claiming Yu touched her. Lulin is annoyed by the boring gossip. She checks her phone, suddenly nervous about what to do next. Lulin sends a message to Yu, hoping to start a real conversation. She gets anxious, waiting for a reply, worried she seems desperate. Her phone buzzes with a response and her heart starts racing. She reads the message and her face lights up with joy. Yu is asking if she wants to go to the karaoke lounge with him. Lulin is stunned by how direct he is. She wonders if he actually has feelings for her. They confirm the plan, with Lulin eagerly agreeing to a private outing. Meanwhile, Lulin gets a message from someone else asking for Yu's contact info. Yu is at his laptop, focused on his rapidly growing writing career. He celebrates as his book shoots up the online rankings, securing a nice passive income. A notification pops up, a friend request from Lulin. Yu wonders if he is just getting more charming because he is suddenly so popular. But then Lulin sends a message asking for a loan, how awkward, and she adds a bold condition to the loan, hoping to lock down his romantic interest. This is getting weird. Yu literally spits out his drink after reading the bizarre message. He scoffs, realizing it is a blatant and desperate attempt to manipulate him. The next day, it is back to grueling military training. Yu uses his sick leave to skip it again and work on his business. He's enjoying a meal in the infirmary while calculating his profits. A hand suddenly reaches into his bucket of food, catching him completely off guard. It is another girl hiding out in the infirmary, and they immediately start bickering. She stares at him with a playful, teasing look in her eyes. She threatens to call the instructor if he does not share his food. A playful fight over the food bucket leads to a clumsy, awkward tumble. She claims the fries for herself, leaving a frustrated Yu with the rest. She happily eats the stolen snack, totally unfazed. Yu accuses her of planning this whole encounter, but she just laughs. She leans in close and threatens to tell Su Qing all his secrets if he does not cooperate. Yu panics, desperate to keep his complicated social life from exploding. She lists all the different girls who are into him, mocking his inability to manage them. Yu tries to defend himself, but she does not believe a word of it. She gives him a sharp, calculating look, clearly seeing through his lies. She teases him, asking if his goal is to date her entire dorm. Yu sighs and explains he is only involved with Lulin because she asked him for money. Zhang Yanyan teases Yu, asking why he is so distant when all these girls are clearly interested. She jokes about Li Qiang's efforts to win over Lulin, while Yu plots how to handle it. Zhang Yanyan demands he get her more food, and he sighs at her constant requests. She offers to pay, waving cash in his face to show she is serious. Yu is surprised she has so much money and questions her spending. She insists on treating her roommates, and he reluctantly takes the money. Zhang Yanyan tells him to handle the food delivery, relying on his connections. He watches her, finding her demanding but playful personality kind of charming. Zhang Yanyan returns to her dorm triumphantly holding a bag of food. Her roommates are amazed she managed to get it. She whispers that Zhou Yu got it for them and tells them to keep it a secret. Su Qing is stunned trying to figure out the connection between Zhou Yu and Zhang Yanyan. Zhang Yanyan teases that he only helped because he is interested in one of their roommates. Su Qing immediately assumes the favor was meant for her, getting a false sense of hope. Someone approaches their door and the group freezes in alarm. They worry the smell of the food has attracted attention. A suspicious student peers into their room ready to report them for breaking the rules. Back in the boys' dorm, the roommates are eating burgers and complaining that Zhou Yu likes the girls more. They whine that Zhang Yanyan barely even looks at them. A message comes in with bad news. The girls' dorm has been reported for their secret feast. Zhou Yu is shocked to see his roommates eating the food he bought. He immediately rushes over to the girls' dorm to see what is happening. The instructor is there demanding to know how they smuggled food in. Zhang Yanyan steps up and takes full responsibility to protect her friends. The instructor turns his attention to the whole group, demanding an explanation. Su Qing stands there silently, looking extremely frustrated. Zhou Yu arrives and confesses to the instructor that it was all his fault. The instructor stares at him, completely unimpressed by his confession. Zhou Yu stays calm, confirming he was the one who delivered the food. He claims he only did it because he has a crush on one of the students. All the girls are stunned by his public declaration. The instructor narrows his eyes, suspicious of his real motives. Zhou Yu stands his ground, staring right back at the instructor. Su Qing feels a surge of hope, convinced she is the girl he is talking about. Zhou Yu gives a subtle knowing smile, making his confession even more mysterious. Then he points directly at Zhang Yanyan, revealing she is the one he likes. The instructor presses him, demanding to know the girl's identity. Zhang Yanyan is completely blindsided, her face a mask of pure shock. The instructor asks her if what Zhou Yu said is true, putting them both on the spot. In a bold move, Zhang Yanyan confirms it, claiming he is her boyfriend and defending their actions. Zhou Yu regrets not speaking first, as the situation is now totally out of his control. The instructor orders them to the administration building, promising serious punishment. Zhou Yu accepts the blame but cannot help teasing Zhang Yanyan, who is frustrated with him. Concerned friends watch from a distance, hoping they can talk to the counselor and help. In the office, the instructor is demanding harsh punishment for them. Director agrees, looking very stern. Zhou Yu and Zhang Yanyan stand before the director, who surprisingly seems to want this over with quickly. Zhou Yu starts complimenting the director, trying to flatter him to get a lighter punishment. The director dismisses the angry instructor and the whole tone of the meeting changes. Once they are alone, the director's demeanor softens. He asks them if they are actually a couple like they claimed. Zhang Yanyan plays along, confirming their relationship with a playful laugh. The director seems amused by them and approves of their pairing. He acknowledges they broke the rules but decides to let them off without a formal punishment. Instead, he assigns them a massive essay to write as self-reflection. Zhou Yu pretends to be grateful while Zhang Yanyan panics at the thought of writing such a long paper. She begs him to help her with it, but he refuses to do her punishment for her. The director kicks them out of his office, tired of their bickering. Outside, they celebrate their narrow escape, relieved the director was so lenient. As they walk away, Zhang Yanyan questions why he was so willing to take the blame for her. He just shrugs. Zhang Yanyan corners Zhou Yu, demanding to know the deal with their fake relationship. She smiles and asks if he wants to make it a real one. Zhou Yu just laughs, completely caught off guard by her boldness. In a dramatic impulse, she leans in and kisses him. Zhou Yu pulls back, stunned. She just brushes it off and heads to her dorm. He is left standing alone, his face flushed and confused. Zhang Yanyan blows him a playful kiss, calling it payment for his help. The next evening, military training is finally over for the day. Zhou Yu gets a demanding call from Zhang Yanyan, who accuses him of avoiding her. She insists he bring her a soda, saying she misses him. He hangs up and she is left staring at her phone with a small smile. Suddenly, she realizes her roommate is watching her and freezes. The roommate confronts her, revealing she heard the whole call. The roommate wonders what is so special about Zhou Yu that everyone is fighting over him. Zhang Yanyan confidently says that maybe she is just his type. A third student enters the room, sensing the tension. Zhang Yanyan announces her intention to compete for Zhou Yu, shocking everyone. Her phone rings again and she excitedly gets ready to meet him downstairs. She skips out of the room, leaving her confused roommates behind. The roommate watches her go, worried about whether Zhou Yu feels the same way. Zhou Yu meets Zhang Yanyan outside her dorm as it gets dark. He hands her the soda she requested and asks for a small payment for the trouble. From a balcony above, two of her roommates are watching them with suspicious eyes. Zhang Yanyan playfully grabs Zhou Yu in a sudden affectionate hug. She asks what his plans are, but he is secretive, saying he is meeting someone else. Zhou Yu spots the person he is waiting for and points them out to a now curious Zhang Yanyan. Lu Lin arrives at the meeting, spot her presence, immediately changing the whole dynamic.